In this video, I'm showing you the best supply and demand trading strategy and how you can use it for your trading. Let's go. In this video, we are talking about the following things. The first one, what is a supply and demand? Second, what are strong supply and demand zones? Which time frame is the most effective? How to find supply and demand zones in the charts, and how you can trade supply and demand zones. And at the end, we have an extra pro tip, so watch till the end. So firstly, what are supply and demand zones? So supply and demand zones are zones where is a significant move from it, and there's a very high chance that the market will get back to this zone and continue the trend. In the following, I'm explaining you everything with the supply zones, but you can apply it to the demand zones as well. Supply zones are zones where you can short the market, so there you have a bearish continuation. And demand zones are zones where you have a bullish continuation. And it's very likely that an institution or bank has larger sell orders right here. And it's likely that we come back to the zone to continue the trend. It shows trends in the market, and you can find very good entries in these zones with very high risk to reward ratio. So what do we need for very strong supply zones? Firstly, we want to see a really nice, strong move from this zone. Secondly, we want to see a small consolidation before this supply zone. And we need a strong move from the supply zone, and the supply zone has to lead to a break of structure. As we saw here, we have the last low here, and this supply zone caused the break of structure, the break of the last low. This is very important. Ideally, you want to see a higher time frame trend, so you can trade with this supply zone. So as you can see, you have a way better risk reward ratio if you trade with the trend. But which time frame is the most effective? The most effective time frames are the 1 hourly time frame or above. Now I'm going to show you how to find supply zones directly in the chart. In this example, I'm showing you how to find supply zones in the Bitcoin chart. So we are in the daily time frame, and we are seeing this bearish trend. So we are looking for a trend. As you can see, we have here highs and lows, and lower highs and lower lows. As you can see, we have a bearish trend here. As you can see, we have a consolidation here, and we have a break of structure here. Here's the low, and this supply zone creates a new low. So as you can see, this could be a very nice supply zone. Now we look into the chart when the price comes back to this area. As you can see, we are here in a bearish trend. We build lower highs and lower lows. So now we are putting our supply zone here and move it right into the chart. And as you can see, the price comes back to this area. So as I mentioned earlier, here are large institutions going short in the market, and it's a very high chance that the price comes back to this area and continues the bearish trend. In the next example, you see a bullish trend up here with lower highs and lower lows. And we have our demand zone here. The price comes back to this area, took out some liquidity, continued the bullish trend. Now we have another example here in the DAX. As you can see, we moved down here in this zone. We had like a bearish trend over here. Then we moved out rapidly from this zone all the way up here. We also broke the last highs over here, as you can see there. So as you can see here, we have a break of structure here, and there's a very high chance now that this is a very good demand zone. And if we don't make a new low over here, it's very likely that we move out here and have a bullish reaction and have our bullish trend. And as you can see, we moved down here to this zone. We took out this liquidity over here with this wicks, and then we moved directly from this demand zone into a new high. And if you would have taken the trade, move your stop loss below the low, put your target to the last high, the liquidity over here. And as you can see, you also have a 3 risk reward ratio. In the following, I'm showing you an example trade in the DAX. This was a real life trade I took. If you want to see another video about my trading strategy, write it down in the comments. As you can see, we have a bullish trend here. It's also working on the 5-minute time frame. In this bullish continuation, we moved our demand zone over here, waited till the price come back, and then we waited for a bullish reaction in this demand zone with this green candle here. And I waited for the second candle to also close bearish, and then I got into the trade and covered the last lows. And as you can see, the trade went perfectly. We have a perfect trade. We are pro trend, pro order flow. We took the trade from this demand zone. We had liquidity to take and we had liquidity to target. If you want to see a video on liquidity, on my liquidity trading strategy, please write it down in the comments. And we had a bullish reaction over here and a risk reward ratio with over 3. We made 3% profit if we risk 1% per stop loss. So now we are coming to the pro tip. Drawing a demand zone, just set an alert over here and wait till the price comes back to this area. And then you wait for a bullish reaction and you can enter the trade. Because most of the people are just going to buy here, but it's very likely that we go down here if we don't see a bullish reaction. So this was my video about supply and demand trading strategy. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe to this channel. I wish you great trading profits and we see us in the next one.